Okay, now that we have some high quality hot spring water, we can now use it to melt some of the ice blocks we've seen throughout this region. Very quickly, before I go anywhere else, there is one quick thing I want to say that I kind of neglected to talk about. But while you're rolling around as Goron Link, the longer you roll around, sometimes your outer shell will actually grow spikes. And while the spikes are up, you waste quite a bit of your magic meter. Now, when the spikes are up, you can actually do quite a bit of damage. You can pretty much one-shot most enemies. And then you can also destroy giant snowballs and like other giant impediments as well. So it's a very useful thing to use, and it also allows you to get through a lot of areas very quickly. But you just want to be very careful because while you're in that form, you'll actually waste quite a bit of your magic meter. So just be cautious of your magic meter whenever you're rolling around with a Goron. Okay, so here's the first ice block I want to melt. Very quickly, I'm going to take out this stupid Wolfos, though. And now, let's unfreeze this stupid ice, or get frozen ourselves, whatever. Aw, damn it! Okay, apparently the spring water got cool again, so now I can't use it to melt the ice, so I gotta go back and get more spring water. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back, and that was really, really annoying, but whatever. I have hot spring water now, so let's actually melt this ice block this time. So yeah, basically, if you hold on for the hot spring water for too long, it'll actually get cool again, and then you won't be able to use it, so make sure you do these little hot spring water quests as quick as you can. But thankfully, from unlocking this grotto, we can actually have another source of hot spring water. This spring water is actually located a bit more closer to everything else, and so you don't have to climb up that stupid ladder every time to get to the grave again. So next, let's plow through these snowballs, see if we can find something. And sure enough, we found a frozen dude. Hello, frozen dude. You want some hot spring water? Sure you do. And this might be the Goron Elder we're looking for, so let's talk to him. He looks kind of weird with his mouth right here. Some people say that's his tongue that's hanging out, but that's actually his bottom lip. If you look at some game artwork, and also if you look at this close-up that's coming here in a second. Yeah, like right there. Like, I mean, that can't be his tongue. That has to be his bottom lip. It's just a lot more expanded than his upper lip. So now, he's actually going to teach us a way to get his son to stop crying, since he can't actually go back there himself. He's going to teach us a song. A right, left. Uh-oh. Apparently he forgets how the song goes. Okay, so he's just gonna teach us the beginning of the song. That might do it. Maybe. A right, left, a right, left. You played the Lullaby intro. Yeah, whatever. Excuses. Okay, so let's go back to Goron Village now and teach his son that song. Now that we're at Goron, we can actually open up the city ourselves just by pounding. Then we'll go all the way over here, down this hallway. And now let's get our ocarina out and play the lullaby. Or I'm sorry, the lullaby intro. Since the game has to be so specific about that. That's it? You only forgot 2 notes? That's all? He couldn't remember 2 notes? Come on. Okay, so let's play the last 2 notes, and now we've learned the actual lullaby. The complete lullaby, if you will. Now we get to see a nice little cutscene revolving around the Elder and his son. Aww. How cute. And finally, we don't have to hear that stupid crying anymore. I would have just used some chloroform and got it over with. Just kidding, of course, but still. Felt like making a Simpsons reference. Okay, now the baby's asleep. These torches are actually lit again, so let's actually get our Deku sticks out. Get on the bunny hood, which we actually haven't worn for a while. And now we're going to actually light all the torches in this shrine. So let's get our stick out and let's light all the torches. Most of the torches are actually located along the side of this little walkway right here. So they're really not that hard to get. And even if you don't have the bunny hood, you can still make it in time. But with the bunny hood, it's obviously a lot easier. And then we have just 3 torches down here. And there we go. Now the chandelier will start spinning. And that is actually a clue to what we can do next. Okay, he's no help. Let's talk to this guy. Thanks heavens. Was the elder son crying because he was hungry? There's nothing we can do. It's gotten so cold in the mountains, we just can't seem to get our hands on any food. At this rate, everyone will go hungry and die. But I have an emergency supply of food hidden away. Emergency supply of food. I guess we'll have to find that. Actually, it might be in those chandeliers, actually. Okay, let's go all the way back in here, and let's roll down this hallway. Go up this ramp and hit one of the chandeliers. Okay, nothing was in that one, so let's go back up and hit another one. There we go. 3rd time's the charm. Okay, so here we have a source of food. However, I'm not going to give it to anybody in here because they're actually hiding food away from everyone else. I'm actually going to take this all the way back to that one guy who's stranded out in the cold, since he probably needs it a little more. So let's go across this walkway. While you're holding the food, make sure you don't fall off from any ledges or fall down any endless abysses. Because if you do that, I think you have to do the whole thing over again. But if you get hit by enemies, that's okay. The enemies will just do damage to you. They won't actually, like, knock the meat out of your hands or anything. Okay, now we're back in Mountain Village where the Goron was located. So let's go find him. I think he's somewhere in this area over here. Okay, yep, he's over here. So let's walk over to him and chuck the meat up to him. Or I guess it's not actually meat, it's actually rock sirloin. Gorons don't eat meat, they eat rocks. My bad. And hooray, we actually saved this Goron from starvation. Yeah, that's why. And for helping him, he's actually going to give us his mask, the Don Gero's mask. This mask actually plays a role in a very somewhat tedious side quest to get a heart piece, but I'm not going to be able to do that quest until a little later, so I'll hold on to the mask for now, but I'll be doing that later.